Going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Rebuild series. If you are a returning viewer, I really do appreciate it. If you are a new viewer, welcome. I hope you stick around. My name is John. I'm just an average guy trying to get 1% better every day and find the best version of myself that I can. The foundation of it starts right here, training every day. It is Saturday, a safety squat Saturday, set the tone Saturday, whatever we want to call it. I'm looking forward to today. I've got a golf lesson this morning, so we've got to get our training in, got to get lunges in, all that kind of stuff. Last time this Saturday came around, I slept in, so I was running late, putting in a bad mood, all that kind of stuff, but we did better today. So 191.2, dropped a little bit of weight overnight, which is fine. Since I had kind of ballooned up a little bit. So we'll see how all that goes. But, nothing other, really, well, that's not true. Actually, I do have something to say. But, feeling pretty good. I've made a few changes in my, we'll say, just lifestyle the last couple days that I think are paying benefits, which is basically I'm trying to create a little bit of distance between myself and my phone. So basically I turned my phone into a contact only device. So I can't do anything on it other than, text messages, receive, make phone calls. I can check the weather. I can, what else can I do? Log my food, log my weight sets and reps. And, if I need like the calculator and stuff, all the basic functions are fine. But I'll talk more about that at the end, and I really like what it's done for me so far. Today will be like day 4, so I'll talk about that at the end. But on the agenda today, safety squat bar, set to 5. Looking forward to it. So we got to kind of, not rush, but move along pretty quickly. So we're going to get right into it after we warm up. Can't say we're going to drink the pre-workout and get to stay rolling because I actually already drank the pre-workout. So we're going to warm up and get to stay rolling. So let's go.
What is going on, YouTube? Let's get this training footage review from this safety squat bar Saturday underway. Short and sweet training session today. Really didn't have a lot of time because I had an early morning meeting with my golf swing instructor. So we had to leave pretty early for that, but still wanted to get up and train and lunge and start the day off right. We've had a great last 3 days of training, so really wanted to cap the week off right today. If any of you are an older viewer, know the last time this scenario happened, I overslept and it put me in a really bad mood, blah, 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 blah. So we got up on time today and tried to get after it. So legs were feeling pretty tired still from Wednesday. So I took a little bit of extra time on the warm-up, but it all came together pretty good here on a good squat session. We had sets of 5 programmed today, just repeating the same numbers as last time. We went bar for 45, 95 for 3, and then it was on to our working sets. And then afterwards, I thought time for one more movement, so decided to do some barbell RDLs, and they smoked me, but I'll talk about those a little bit later. Overall, I'm happy with where we stand right now. I think we are moving in a great direction with the intensity of the training and just wanted to keep that momentum up. The only thing I would look back on this week of and be disappointed in myself would be the diet. We didn't get back down to 190, which is where I like to be on Saturday mornings. I attribute that one to using a fattier cut of beef for my meals this week instead of a leaner 90-10. And then also, just to be honest, I got a little bit loose at night with throwing extra things on, like sauces and some cheese. So I didn't put the diet work in. That's a priority list number 1 for this coming week to kind of clean up. But overall, pleased with the week, especially coming off of a poor showing last Saturday at the max lift attempts. But my working sets today on the squat session were 115 for 5, 135 for 5 right here, and then we went up to 150. Program called for 5 or more, and the last time I hit this weight, I only did it for 5. So we've been very successful this week with beating all our previous numbers, and that was no different right here. 150 for 7. Looking at my form here, I'm actually pretty pleased with how it looks. I feel like I'm not leaning very much as I used to. I like my neutral back position, so I'm kind of pleased. I think my hips are getting a little bit more mobile. The cues for me that I'm thinking right now is I'm just thinking out with the knees, and it seems to be working. I was super pumped that set there, as you can see, the fist pump of victory, and then was on to 3 sets of barbell RDLs. Crazy thing is I only used 95 pounds. I did 13 reps, 18 reps, and 15 reps. And I'm trying to just go super slow and controlled and really squeeze at the top. And just those 3 sets smoked my hamstrings. I'm kind of a little embarrassed, if I'm honest. But from there, we got our lunges in. Then we got into the office real quick. We did our daily stoic, our morning journaling. That's right. We also hit our ab complexes. Now, I only did stick twist today. Didn't do any hanging knee raises, mostly because I wanted to be kind of fresh and ready to rotate for the golf lesson. So didn't kind of slacked on the knee raises. Did our push-ups and all that kind of stuff. But given the last 2 Saturdays have been very poor performances, I'm going to take this as a big win. So looking forward to carrying this momentum into next week. I think I achieved that goal of bringing the intensity and to find out what I'm really made of, so we don't have a repeat of the last training cycle. But that's it for today. Overall, I'm pleased. What is going on, YouTube? A little bit later on in the morning. Just got back into town from the golf lesson. It's been a pretty good morning. Training, I'm pleased. I think it's been a really good week so far, especially since Wednesday, with the level of intensity that I brought to the training, and I still have room to improve. Like, I have to get better I have to improve the skill of getting better at bringing intensity, and so that bar will continue to raise. So feeling all right now. The body feels a good kind of beat up, if that makes sense. So we'll see. I definitely got fired up after the poor performance last weekend with the missing all the max lift test, all that kind of stuff. So that kind of lit a fire into me, and some other good conversations have happened. From here, the rest of the day, set the tone Saturday, so we got to take care of the home, get all our chores wrapped up, do what's required of us. So that's the plan for the rest of the day. Watch a little bit of the Open Championship, and then get ready for a new week, and keep compounding that work that we've put in. As far as what I was talking about earlier, the creating distance from my phone, I wanted to kind of talk about that and what I've noticed so far, which for me, I have trouble being focused a lot of the times anyways, just, always have been. And what I am seeking by doing that is not so much, I believe social media is just a tool in a way. I do believe it has a lot of negatives, but I believe it's, how you use it in a lot of ways. And I don't have good self-control, and the phone is just a way that exemplifies a lot of the bad traits that I don't have. So that's why I wanted to make it a contact-only device, which, so we'll see. And it's been, 3 days now, and the first couple days I felt like I was going crazy because I I was like, oh my God, there's so much time that could be filled right now, and every urge in my body was like, pick up your phone and like Google something, or you know what I mean, look at YouTube or do something. And I'm trying to minimize that impact and see what happens, because I'm seeking a deeper connection with myself. And I think letting myself be bored and in a way will help me figure out what I really want to accomplish and do and know with myself. Like, you know, when you're bored, your body is sending you a signal to like go do something. So I'd like to find out what that might be, instead of just picking up my phone for an easy distraction. So we're working through that process. I know it's going to be a slow build up and see where we go from there, but I'm feeling pretty okay right now. I am curious to see where it goes. So, but overall, I think this has been a really strong morning. I think we've moved the needle, and I'm looking forward to next week. So we're gonna wrap it there for today. I hope that there's a little bit different content coming. I have some plans. Got to check the budget for some equipment and see what we can get. So I would love to know if there's any content that I've made so far that has been good, that you'd like to see more of, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. Hopefully the progression is noticeable from here on out. So like I said, we're going to wrap it there as usual. I hope you get 1% better. I hope you get some small wins. I hope you're doing well, and I will see y'all next time.